Small C all the time, James C all the time, JK all the time, I'm serious all the time, K story all the time, Pakuare all the time, come on, yeah. Lupo ka ite party, toto papa chili nilo, chia nilo, sato pa we tai, toro tai, loro, ameti polo, we the hot, apa pony bapo label, mupo, palopita, tobu, sag, toro, kikake, take tota apo, quanta palico, doma, palopita, dini, mawe daro, awe tene, taku, taro, domba, taku, take, bala, tu, we the janahu, ula, yeka, tepla, tu, le, tao, mula, yetiba, pomuka, ite, pani, raru, mabasa, tuno, noni, ole, hiro, malo, taro, malo, na, tuno, noni, lupo, Paro omo tiro of the tiro yeah Hato weda lepo menya sexy Takutaka tita panic wa hot Moro girl mi put it a pani love Suro headphone is out the weta Poro computer look where I have
Small C all the time, James C all the time, JK all the time, MC Reef all the time, Kisui all the time, everybody all the time.
Come on!
When I stepped in the club, I saw you. So fresh and clean, sexy body, I know you. You need a party tonight, and that's me. So if you wanna do it, you can holler at me. Whoa, your body is crazy, I'm dying. When you dance at the dance floor, I'm flying. Looking how you move your hips, it's so sexy. Baby, I can show you tonight how I'm flexing. Yeah, that girl didn't want me just for a day. She wants some serious love. She come to me and say, I love you, but do you love me? I say, of course I do. I hope you do it too, boo.